playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. The Wildcats offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout,
The Wildcats trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Touchdown, Kansas State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. From the Oklahoma Sooners, offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Play action here on 1st down. The short completion of the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the...
Here he goes. Great move in the open field. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Third and short to hand the ball off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. And the Sooners will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert.
Charcoal, charcoal, charcoal.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football.
It's blocked. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to pass this time. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Wildcats looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. QB sneak. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after makes the lead 8. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Wants to throw it. Nice grab. It's McCoy. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Back to throw again. Over the middle. It's McIntyre. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Grab down the middle. It's McIntyre. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. Touchdown, Sooners. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, but they still trail by a point. They'll return it from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Important second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Pitch to the back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before. Time.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the move now. Stop right there at the line. No gain. The Sooners come up to the line in a hurry-up. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Sooners line up on 1st and 10.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years, just off the top of my head. Guys like C.D. Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Short pass, finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw yet again. Gets the ball out as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here's the second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Now comes the field goal unit. Will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Trying to convert with a sneak. Tackle, but forced down.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches. Simple call. Quarterback sneak. But a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They'll try the option play here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Oh, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? It's an out route. The catch made. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. He hands it off from the gun. They got him down out near the 40. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Off target and incomplete.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Weaver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Pass is caught on a comeback route. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Grinding away with the running game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So here comes the kicking team onto the field. They'll settle for 3. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's McIntyre. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play to take away and a huge gain on the return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial